Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this company right here called Altera Global, and maybe you're wondering, is this a legitimate opportunity? Can you really make money from Altera Global investing cryptocurrencies and getting returns? All right, let's check them all out. At any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below and I'll send you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different ways to make money online. Some of them are great, some of them so-so, some of them an absolute waste of time. So let's check out Altera Global to find out, first of all, are they real? Can you really make money from them, or are they just a waste of time? Okay, now if you come to Altera Global, maybe you've seen this on social media. Basically, they say that they are an expert in cryptocurrency trading, and they use different strategies like intraday trading, swing trading, futures and options trading, long-term trading, liquidity farming, and conversion to actually get you returns. But the interesting thing is they can guarantee you returns, which I think is a huge red flag. Okay, so anytime a company says that they can guarantee you returns, that to me is a huge red flag and is very, very likely a Ponzi scheme. So just be careful, all right? Because with most legitimate cryptocurrency opportunities, they don't guarantee you income, all right? So you could use their platform to do futures and options trading, for example. I'm talking about a legit, exchange like Binance, for example, right? You can go on Binance and do futures trading. You can do long-term trading. You could do liquidity farming, but you're not guaranteed any income. You would basically use their platform to do the options trading, but whether or not you make money is 100% dependent on you and the market. Whereas for Altera Global, they say that they're doing things like swing trading and futures and options trading, but they're not really doing that because they're actually guaranteeing you income. So all you need to do is come here, invest your money, right? You just deposit, okay? And they will basically, depending on your plan, they will guarantee you a specific amount of income every single day or every single month, right? So for example, if you were to invest USD and you wanted a standard plan, right? And you put in $50, or let's just say $100, your daily profit is 90 cents a day. How is that even possible? So they're guaranteeing you income, right? So if I invest $1,000, all right, or I see. This is the current plan, right? If I move to a different plan, like let's just say I move to a higher plan, like the premium plan, right? If I invest $2,500, they're saying that my daily profit is $32.50 a day. That is crazy. Okay, so $32.50 times 30 days. That means I made $1,000, so $975 is what I made. I invested $2,500, right? So let's just see the percentage of growth on that divided by 2,500 times 100 is 39%. Okay, there's absolutely no investment on planet Earth that can guarantee you a 39% guaranteed growth every single month. That is, okay, let me multiply that by 12. That is 468% guaranteed growth per annum. Okay, now if I give you another example of this, a legitimate financial instrument like a mutual fund will not guarantee you any growth, but they on average make between 8% and 12% per annum. This one right here is guaranteeing you 468% guaranteed growth per annum. It just doesn't make sense, right? Huge red flag right there. So again, anytime a company can guarantee you income like this, okay, they're really saying that you can actually get this back, I would be very, very careful. It's very likely that it's going to be a Ponzi scheme, okay? And I have done reviews on companies like this and they ended up being Ponzi schemes. I'll give you an example right here. I did one on OBSI, right? This was open for about, just a few months actually, 3 to 6 months. It looked like a Ponzi scheme. I went through it and they ended up shutting down very, very recently at the time of recording this video, right? Another company that I reviewed called OneCoin, you may have heard of OneCoin. OneCoin was the biggest cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme in the world. They were operating for about 3 to 4 years, and when they did their exit scam, their CEO, which is a lady, I can't remember her name right now, she is basically, her nickname is the Crypto Queen, right? She ran off with $5 billion of investor money, right? She is in the top 10 FBI's most wanted list, and she's still on the run. All right, crazy stuff. Okay, so it is very, very possible that some of these companies are Ponzi schemes, and a lot of them look like this. When they are set up like this and they've got a lot of red flags, chances are that they're not legit. Okay, anytime a company, a financial company, guarantees you returns, you need to run for the hills, because it's very, very likely that they're not actually using your money and putting it in real financial instruments, because there's absolutely no way that you can get a guarantee of 468% per annum returns. Okay, so that's one thing. Let me show you a few other things that makes this company look a little bit fishy. Okay, so I mean, the guaranteed income is already really, really fishy. Okay, but let me just show you some other stuff. So if I come into let me see here, the contact section, right, to contact them. If you take a look on their website, right, now they've done a very good job of trying to look legit, right? But if you look at, okay, first of all, the head office, it says that they're based in Auckland, New Zealand, right? +64 is also an Auckland or New Zealand code, so you can actually call them, but that's very easy to duplicate or to forge. That's not a big deal, right? The big deal here is basically their team. Okay, so if you look at their team right here, I'm going to go to the company. All right, you scroll down right here. So Jeff Walker, okay, is apparently the CEO of the company. But strangely, Jeff Walker, which has a very Western name, right? He sounds like he could be from New Zealand, he could be from the UK, he could be from Canada or the US. But when you actually when you go to his YouTube videos, he sounds like a Russian. Okay, so if you actually go to Altera and you watch this particular video right here, where he talks about this time capsule that they're doing, he sounds Russian. So why does Jeff have a Russian accent or an Eastern European accent? It's a bit weird. Okay, fine. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he grew up there, but or maybe he was born. Maybe they just gave him a Western name, or maybe he changed his name even, right? But here's the other strange thing, okay? A couple of red flags right here, which I think is funny. And by the way, I've done this for a very, very long time, all right? And when I've called out companies like this, 99.99% of the time I've been correct. So a lot of the Ponzi schemes that I called out on YouTube, on my channel, they actually ended up being Ponzi schemes, because look, if it looks like a duck, if it swims like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck, all right? And when you see dodgy things like this on websites, it's very likely that they're not telling the entire truth, okay? Now with Altera, right, so even though they are based in New Zealand, right, you see right here, okay, it's very strange that, okay, if they're based in New Zealand, right, it should be the case that on their corporate video, they should have some people that are from New Zealand, right? There should be some Kiwis in their video. But if you look at this particular video right here, every single person that's interviewed has an Eastern European accent or a Russian accent, okay? So there's, Jeff Walker, apparently the CEO. There's this other person. So all of these people right here, they all have Eastern European accents. Why is that? That's a bit weird for a company that's based in New Zealand, don't you think? I think that's a huge red flag right there. The other thing as well is if you actually look at all of these people, they all look like they're wearing wigs. Okay, so I think that's super dodgy. Okay, so first of all, Boris himself, or Jeff Walker, right, looks like he's wearing a wig. Okay, but not only that, this other guy right here, this lady right here, okay, looks like she's wearing a wig, and so there's this other guy right here. Where is he? Let me find him. This guy looks like he's wearing a wig too. Okay, so again, a couple of red flags right there, right? And definitely the accent thing I think is a bit weird, okay? If you are based in a particular country, generally speaking, in your corporate video, you should have people from that country. You should have locals. But they're all Eastern European right here, which I think is super dodge, all right? So again, just be careful. But not only that, I think the guaranteed returns is the weirdest thing. Now, the other thing as well is if you go to their FAQ, all financial companies will tell you where they are legally registered, okay? And they'll also tell you things like with which board and things like that, but these guys don't at all, right? If you see here, where is it? Are your company's activities legal? So first of all, legitimate companies don't have that in their FAQ. So the fact that they even have a section in the FAQ that says, are your company's activities legal, tells me that they are probably not legal. Okay, because legal companies, I mean, if you go to any banking website or if you go to Binance's website, they will not have a little FAQ thing that says, are your company's activities legal? Why would they do that? Because they're a legitimate company. They don't need to say things like that, right? But even if they, we'll make an exception to the rule. If you read this, certainly Altera Global fully complies with the legislation of the country where it was registered, okay? So it doesn't actually say where it was registered, which is a bit weird, okay? Additionally, Altera Global operates in a strict compliance with international standards and regulations. We have all the necessary licenses and permits to conduct investment activities globally. So most legitimate companies will actually tell you what their licenses are. Where are they registered? Are they registered with the SAC? Are they registered in, wherever it is, in the UK, right? Are they registered in Hong Kong? With which board? With which, they will actually write all those things down, but they haven't actually answered anything right here. So that to me looks super dodgy, and that's a very, very big red flag, okay? So, do I think that this is a legitimate opportunity? I don't think it is. I think there's too many red flags for me to say that, I feel comfortable with investing my money in this company. Now, don't get me wrong, okay, guys? I mean, depending on how long Altera is around, you could probably invest a little bit of money and make some money back, right? That's how a Ponzi scheme works. If you get in at the top and you actually stay in for like a month and you get your money back, you might be able to withdraw some money, okay? But if you get into the Ponzi at the end, when they're finished with the pyramid and they decide to close shop, right, they can run away with a lot of money. That's exactly what OBSI did, okay? And you can see the comment section of OBSI when I called it out. You can see all these people losing money, right? And I told them that it looks like a Ponzi. And same thing with OneCoin. I mean, they ran off with $5 billion. So the thing is, Altera could be around for 6 months. They could be around for 5 years. You don't know, all right? So yes, you could maybe make a little bit of money with them, but do you want to really risk your money? Because you don't know at what stage these guys are, looking to exit. And I just feel that this is your hard-earned money. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. But look, I mean, if a company is guaranteeing you incomes, don't be greedy, okay? Because the chances are that they're not legit, and you might lose your investment. So just be careful. That's all I'm saying, all right? But if you want to check them out, altera-global.com. All right. Now, if you're here watching this video right now, though, and you are looking for a legitimate way to generate income, on this channel, I've reviewed so many different strategies, some of them legit, some of them not so legit, some of them kind of in the middle, right? And out of all of them, I still feel that if you're a beginner and you want to go from zero to your first $5,000 to $10,000 a month using a legitimate business model, then out of all of them, I've got a masterclass that you can check out for free that will show you how to do it. Just click the link below and I'll send you that masterclass, all right? I wish you all the best. Again, be careful with stuff like this with Altera Global, right? And I hope to see you on another video review. Take care.